Hello, everyone. Oh, my apologies for being a couple of minutes late. We had an unexpected visitor pop by right before I was about to come on. So I was like, I got a date. I got something I have to do. Welcome. It's so nice to see you all. Oh, I don't even have my mouse. Just all frazzled. Let me tune in with myself here. Get the things that I need. Make sure all is well. There we go. How's everybody doing? Hey, John. Nice to see you. I got your question up here. Hiya, Ricky. Hey, Lupo. Aw, so nice to see you again, right? I've missed this show too. And, a little different because it's on our channel. But I'm super excited to be back and to see, all of your beautiful faces, your beautiful, feel all of your powerful energies. So, look at this. Thanks for being you. Honestly, thanks for being you too. I got your question starred. Thank you. Hey, early morn. I love. Yeah. Happy almost spring and actual new year, right? Happy almost spring and actual new year. I was writing one of the articles for our e-zine this morning about this time of year, and it's such an interesting time of year. It is the time of year of death and rebirth, and we're coming up on some pretty powerful stuff right now. The Aries Equinox, and just, again, some of the most crazy pivotal times that we've ever been in. And am I ever feeling that? Greetings. Hello, Murdoch. So lovely. LMB. All right. All the questions coming in. Love it. There's a more important question. All right, LMB, I've got your question. Hi, Cassandra. Hello, hello. Aw. Love the hair today? You do? Thank you. I just did it. And I got this. Where am I? It's funny when you're, It's funny when you're in mirrored. Anyhow, my collar is funky, but got this funky shirt from the thrift store the other day. And, animal print is one of those, it's one of those ones where you're just kind of like, it's so borders on cheesy, and it's very popular nowadays. It's always been my kind of thing, but I was literally thinking just an hour ago how much I missed this show. So glad to have it back. Happy birthday. Okay, everybody pause. We're going to start the show with a special message for Suzanne, Sunshine, Greece. I'd love to do a little poll for you. What do you need to know on your birthday today? And then we'll get right into questions. Be kind, everyone. My favorite cup. Have my tea and drink it up. Okay. I'm going to light my Palo Santo and let's get going. I got just a little nub left. I've got a new one I'm about to start, but we're going to finish this one off right in this moment today. I had someone ask me the other day if I have a hard time getting my Palo Santo burning. And what I found is that the smaller, skinnier sticks are a better way to go. Like a lot of people have bigger chunks of it. And I find that the smaller pieces, the skinnier ones, are a lot easier to light. And I just hold it at that one place for a while, and it just seems to want to go for me. Thank you. Okay, Suzanne, my dear, I'm going to bring up. You need tweezers to hold that little roach clip. No, I knew we could make the stub work. I knew we could make the stub work today. Oh, we need some more light on our cards here. I don't need the light. The cards need the light. Okay, birthday girl. Let us clear. So community, crew, let's all tune in with our dear Suzanne, Sunshine Grief Girl, on her birthday. And hey, why not anybody else that has a birthday today? If anybody else is out there and you've got a birthday today, maybe this message is for you too. What do you need to know today for your year? Ooh, I actually don't like, she says, I actually don't like cake, but I'm having red wine and chocolate. Well done. Well done. That sounds like a beautiful birthday gift to yourself. I hope that you've been treated real special today. All right, let's pull these cards up here. And let's tune in together. Bigger bird's eye view here. All right. What do you need to know? What extra special messages are coming through for you today? I also hear that I'm going to pull one of my Wild Woman cards. How nice is it to begin a day? Life is all about the win-win for you right now, the giving and receiving. You know, all the giving that we do feels better when it's a win-win for everyone, right? Yeah. That's one of the ones that's coming up for you today, lovely. Okay. I'm going to do a focus for you. Aww. All right, so camera, a little bit funky. Lots of energy moving for you today. It feels like it's interesting because there is this energy, 2 8s, right? So there's something where there is that sort of realignment or reattunement that's happening here. And there's definitely, you're getting something has come up for you lately where you're feeling, it came out of the blue. You might be feeling sort of uncertain about what you're meant to do with it, or uncertain about these sort of energies. It might actually have something to do with a man, father figure, or something that's surfaced for you around something to do with father wound or an energy that's surrounding that. And I don't know, this might even be particularly around your birthday time. But this is actually, I think, coming up right now for you because it is you're meant to take it in a new direction. It's meant to be cleared out. And whatever this dynamic is about, particularly to do, even if it's to do with the like patriarchy, masculine systems, it feels like you're really going to be heading in a new direction with it, and that it's baby steps to victory here. It's the opportunity to really be like, hey, I'm not actually stuck here. There is a new way forward for me, and I don't have to carry this shadow, right? I don't have to carry this shadow anymore. Yes, thank you. Yes, we got them. We're stoked. They're so beautiful. Suzanne does some, has put together some amazing artwork, some backdrops for us to use on our lives. And we're really looking forward to showing you those and showcasing some of the work that she's done. So to wrap this up, let me know if any of that, no man in my life for almost a decade. But lots of issues with work. Yeah, it feels like something that's kind of been keeping you feeling stuck. And now there is going to be I want to say a new light on the horizon. Yeah, with these two coming in, there's something where you might even have a new opportunity coming in that might be feel a lot more I want to say equal, or like much more aligned with your path, much more aligned with your purpose, and something that you've really been hoping would line up for you. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like there is old ties. There's old systems that have been running for you that are clearing out now, because, you know, energetically, I feel like this is a year for you to really step into your power, your potency, your sovereignty. And oh, just beautiful cards. This, whatever you've been going through with work, this transition has been designed for you. There's a whole new way forward. Don't rush it though, right? That's the trick with this new year that we're in right now, is that we would just want to like get right down to the business of it right out the gate. Don't need to rush it. Let it come to you. Allow yourself the time to integrate the steps forward. But I see a lot of newfound success coming in for you this year, and a lot of that, a lot more grounded in your potency, your sovereign power as a woman, I want to say even as an entrepreneur, as an artist. So exciting year. I'm going to pull one more for you. I knew I was going to pull one of these today. Really want to get moving on my designs. My own designs, artwork, and community I've been planning for years, but no resource to get it started. You know, and I feel that that's a challenge that a lot of entrepreneurs face at this time. And yet it does look like the resource is on its way. It might even be something that comes in out of the blue. It's also one of those things that sounds like we could do some deeper diving into this year ahead for you in fuller reading. But don't let what's happening at work take you down. Okay, trust. Yeah, aren't these gorgeous? Stunning cards. Okay, what do you need to know? Oh, very interesting. Okay. Is there anything else? 45, my dear. Time of fallow. This is so interesting because I was actually, when I was talking about earlier about writing my article for our upcoming spring equinox easing that's about to come out, I wrote about this card because this has really been coming up right now. Time of fallow. Creative manifestation occurs more easily when I have nurtured myself and honored my time of fallow. So let's read that for you. And I look forward to hearing what you think of the little, our beautiful easing offering and how it speaks to this time that we're all feeling. Okay, my dear, many times of fallow are peak periods for nurturing my soul and trusting my life path, or my times of fallow are peak periods for nurturing my soul and trusting my life path. The winters of my life, when people, projects, or passions have withered away, are opportunities for tapping into unseen resources within me. I honor my time of fallow as a spiritual time, a time to rest in the nurturing darkness. It's a time when the deep roots of my inner being are being nourished and replenished. When I enter the fallow time, I accept that there's no point in digging around trying to find the new buds. Fallow time calls for receptive stillness. I bring my presence to my body's needs, inner sensations, and changing moods. I tune into those things that replenish, restore, and nourish me. There is greater potential for creative manifestation once I have nurtured myself and honored my time of fallow. Okay. So nurture yourself at this time and trust that through this time, just like I said, something is being birthed bit by bit. Bit by bit is my new saying. Bit by bit, every little bit gets done when I take it bit by bit. And it helps me not to feel overwhelmed when there's a lot going on out in the world, out in the cosmos, in our astrology. So, yes, time of fallow, advice for us all, isn't it? Yeah, so interesting. Okay, beautiful soul. Thank you for starting us off in such a wonderful way, warming me up here. Now we're going to an entirely different question from Mr. John Dizzle. Okay, so John came on a little early, but I've been hearing these keywords today. I'll preface by using centralized industrial complex. Okay, are we narrowing down the sources of control? Okay. Let's bring those cards back up around. Thanks for your question, John. Let's have a look. Are we narrowing down the sources of control? I'm going to pull 3 cards on this and let's see. Kind of feels like we are, right? It feels like that real squeeze. A lot that's coming to the surface, a lot of truths being revealed, a lot of chaos being portrayed. Okay, interesting. So, with this 10 of Pentacles, it feels as though this has been quite a long game. These forces of control have been at it, for thousands of years. And I'd say particularly over the last 1,000 years, at least the last 100 years. This is a decades card as well. they have been really tightening their grip, especially via financial systems. Okay. But this is a beautiful card, right? So we've also been in it for the long game. We've also been investing our currency as humanity, the people that are coming together, cultivating community, putting in our time and our money and our resources. And we're in the long game too. And something is really coming to light right now. This is, this is a card of really being seen. This is a card of, it's not so much information, it's new, it's really like mastering new ways of working with energy, of working with frequency. And this guy is, he's a bit of a firecracker, right? He's a quite a firecracker king. And so that is now leading us into, you say, are we narrowing down the sources of control? Well, look at this. I'd say yes, because this is the narrowing down that's occurring. It's a crossroads that we're coming to right now. So I feel like there is probably another couple of years that we're really going to be seeing a lot of this narrowing in on what is happening with our forces of control. So, and I feel like a lot of humanity is at a crossroads. We are, there's two sides to every coin, and there's actually a lot more. There's 10 sides, right? There's a lot more than two sides here. Whoa, look, we've got another two. Yeah, for sure. So we've got a completion card. Got to get used to laying my cards out again beside me. We've got, I feel like there's going to be a lot. We're going to, instead of feeling divided, what's going to start happening is we're going to start really working together now. And we're going to start really taking a pause to be discerning about how we're utilizing the resources that we've cultivated, the resource that is the currency that is us. And we're letting go of a lot of old systems. Those systems are done. The cycle is completing, right? So this is so beautiful to see. And a lot of this is like, we don't have to do anything. What we need to do is no, not that we don't have to do anything. Take that back. It's already been done. What we are invited to do now is to come together, to step away from division and come into unity, find equal ground, find common ground amongst each other, find ways to build our own new sources of co-creation over control. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I stepped away from the comments, and bless all of you. You're just, yeah. Oh, bless you, John. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Ooh, hey, your Norway trip sounds amazing. Let's find that. Question. Mm-hmm. Oh. Thank you. Do trust, but life is getting in the way. I'm planning a trip to Norway with a young girl, but old soul, to go digging in an old emerald mine during Easter time. Wow. Blessings on your journey. Blessings on your journey. And I find that in those times, and I really understand where you're at, because I've been through a lot of those times in my life as well. And it's like that kind of thing where it's like, just when you think that you are at the end and you can't handle anymore, another thing happens and you're like, oh, come on, like what, really? But I know that on the other side of that, I know that on the other side of that is your true path to purpose. And this is what I was writing about today too. The breakdowns lead to the breakthroughs, which is our greatest growth edge. All right. Thanks, John. What does my work life look like for the next 3 months? Okay. Let's have a look-see for you. 3 months. I'm going to pull 3 cards. 1 a month for you. Work life look like for you for the next 3 months? Ooh. Super. Okay. So if we look at this like the next 3 months, I'm going to say that that's kind of how I came into it. 1, 2, 3. I would say that you're entering like a deeper version of yourself is going to be coming through at work. And I find these two quite interesting to look at, because this looks like the high priestess in this first month looks very like you're really gathering perspectives at work right now. There's a lot of looking at the different sides of things. There's a lot of really needing to be discerning and trusting. There's like a bit of a mysterious sort of veil over everything. And then second month, it feels like the veil's lifted. And you're like, oh, now I see clearly. Now I feel kind of like free. There's like this shaking off that happens. And you're feeling a lot more, there's new ways of communicating. You're thinking about yourself differently. It's like you've had some sort of upgrading that you've done, or you're thinking about yourself differently now. It feels a lot lighter, a lot more playful, a lot more curious. And like there's going to be the opportunity for you to kind of just really enjoy the process. And you might even be able to do like some fun little like top ups or training or have new ideas that really pop in easily. And that's actually going to lead you third month. Look at this, King of Pentacles. Really, that's when the wealth generation starts coming in. So I think by the, within the next 3 months, there's going to be that up level that you've been waiting for is coming through. So it seems almost like there might be a little bit of uncertainty right now, not in a bad way, but just like looking at two sides and sort of not leaning too far towards either, and not allowing internal division to occur, or to trust that nothing is black and white. There we go. Nothing's black and white, right? There's always the great mystery in between. So stay curious, stay open this month. And next month is going to be a lot more fun. And there's going to be some new information that you're going to come into. And then, within that third month. Beautiful. All right. Just for fun. Oh, yeah. Fun it is. The Old West Outlaws, like Jesse James, Sundance Kid, Butch Cassidy, were they true outlaws, or were they really bucking the deep state system? Save this for last. I'm going to, you know, I like to go in order, but thank you for being willing to save this for last. Let's have a look. We got time. We got time. Okay, were these Wild West outlaws really true outlaws? I'm going to pull two piles. Let's do it. LMB, you're next. Were they true outlaws? Or were they really bucking the deep state system? I like your wording there too. Pardon the pun on the bucking. Like a horse bucks. I don't know if you got that. Yeah. So I'm definitely getting that they were a representation of, they were a representation of a greater, like a deeper, almost metaphorical. Definitely, they look like, for sure, something that was put into place to buck the deep state system. Interesting, because when we talked about the powers of control earlier, this was in it, right? So that's a nod to me again about the powers of control. And it feels to me like there's something in it about, oh, interesting, the feminine mystery too, because they're all male outlaws, but there's something about it where it's like they're protecting the feminine in some way. And I feel like, I do actually feel like they succeeded in some way in exposing certain aspects, making us think critically in certain ways, because I think there was old, each of them had, each of them really had an old soul kind of feel to them, right? And I think that's what we loved about them so much. There was this like true salt of the earth, old soul grit to them. And it's planting that seed of like, we need to be harnessing that aspect, that part in ourselves as well. Yeah. Old West lore. All blue cards, right? And that says to me, when we look at something that's all blue, we're looking at something that really relates to the throat chakra. So they were that, using the voice of the characters that they played to insert messages, as we know they do, both sides, all sides, inserting messages of, again, we get that high priestess card here, between the veils, the black and the white. Let's look between the veils here, and let's not let, so those outlaws were real. I get that they're more metaphorical than real, but that their characters were put into place to, reveal some messaging. Aw. Arnie, I saw such. Yeah, throat chakra, I'm working on healing. Well done. Well done. Yeah, the throat chakra is a big one for us to be working on, that's for sure. All right. Thank you. That's cool. LMB. Hubby is talking about moving, and I feel I'm right where I need to be right now. What do you see? Okay. Moving, hey? That's a tough one. I'm sorry that that's occurring for you. To move or not to move? That is the question. What do you need to know? So let's do it. To move or not to move? So this is interesting, right? Because what we can see is that you both have a point, and I'm sure that's what makes it difficult, because moving, you know, it does feel like there's a new it feels something like, I always look at this card kind of like following your North Star, and but it's almost like it's being rushed too soon. And you're right in feeling that, you know, but we have everything that we need right here. It feels almost like you'd be more interested in keeping home space and going and having traveling from there. And that might be also like, I don't know about hubby, but let's see what we do about this, because it's creating that angst piece, right? Communication, travel. So it might be that there's just a need for more adventure. It might be that there's a need for more travel, and it feels as though a need for more like celebration, stimulation, community, playfulness. Yeah, it doesn't feel as though the move, you know, okay, not a problem. We will move at some point. Just love where we are right now. Yeah, right? I feel that you'll know when it's the time. And I think that for now, there's more that's going to be happening out in the world, and to rush moving right now might not be the solution. The solution might be to take a few little trips, and actually you might even want to make those trips kind of intentional. Is moving possible? Like, can you, where you're moving to, can you go and suss it out and start to dream and think about what that would be like at some point? But right now it looks like it's maybe not just the most ideal time. Don't rush it. And the other part is, you know, sometimes it's hard for us to figure out timing, and then spirit will come in and push us to, you know, have to do something anyhow for whatever reason. So you just never, you know, we can't play God here. The keepers of time. I mean, I would stay in the consideration. It would not be a no. I would just stay in the consideration of like, okay, that doesn't feel like the time for me, but where would it be? What does that look like? Going and visiting some places, looking. yeah, we have to do some more research. Something might actually light up, right? Sometimes when you allow the opening, things will be presented to you. Like, okay, I'm willing to consider that there's an upgrade, but we don't want to rush it. So then things will be presented to you, and then other aspects will close, or something will happen that will force you in a new direction. So I think you're right on track there, and I'm sure that all will work out. Stay open, stay curious. Hi, Murdoch. Nice to see you. What do you need to hear from the cards today? What do you need to hear from the cards today? Oh, I was going to pull 3, but then I was like, nope, you need to focus. So we're going to focus for you. We'll just make it quick. We get to everybody's question. Okay, this is curious here too. So it feels as though you are in contemplation right now. You're at a crossroads. There's something that you're in consideration of. It feels like you've put up, you or some close to you has put up some boundaries, has sort of drawn a line in the sand a bit, and you're feeling like you're trying to decide which sort of direction to go. It feels as though there might be the offer of some sort of a trip, some sort of a move. And, you know, when new things come in, it means that quite often that we have to let some things go. And that is the laws of the natural law, right? That's the law of nature. So don't be afraid don't be afraid if something feels like it's needing to come to an end in order for something new to come in. There's definitely, it may, just watch your temper. watch well this is coming through. There may be, some sort of a breakdown to break through, and know that this is a gift that's been designed by you for you, and that there's a new sort of being that's being born here. There's a new creativity that's coming through. There's a new heart-centered you that's coming in, or we got 2 aces, right? So this is new beginnings that are being activated through. Try not to fight it. Don't get upset about it, and focus on, I hear like, what's the serenity prayer? Give me the strength to surrender to the things that I can't control, right? And the wisdom to know how to do so. There's a bit of that. It's like, don't fight it, and really notice when you're wanting to react. Come back down into your heart. And this is offering you an opportunity for forward motion, not back. This guy's going back, not backward motion. So don't fight to go back to what is comfortable. Move forward to what is possible. That's today. No small thing. Thanks, Murdoch. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. What do we need to know about the equinox energies upon us? Bless you, Celestial Emma. I was going to ask this also. I would like to know. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that's, I know that there's some weight to it, but I hope that there's support there as well for you. Okay. And hey, if it's going to happen anytime this year, it's probably going to happen at the spring equinox in Aries. This hasn't happened. This particular conjunction that we're heading into hasn't happened since 1861. So this is a big time. No two ways about it. We're in it now. We are in it now. And those of us that have the awareness, we're being asked to show up in a big way. Okay. So what do we need to know about these equinox energies? Well, isn't that just awesome? Okay, cool. So what I'm feeling is that up until this equinox, we've still been in the shadow of the 9 year. We've still been in the shadow of the wood snake, the hermit, and it's so funny because it's so true, right? It feels as though this is really coming into the new year. And we were, as I said, in the 9. Now we're really stepping into the 10, which is the 1, which is the new beginning. And we've got 2 aces here. So we're mastering the new beginning. We're mastering, and this is energetic. This is systems of our, like, our nervous system, our thought patterns, our thought systems. And this is totally consciousness. This is a new way coming in. Folks, buckle up, right? 2 aces, that's what's going on. That's what we need to know about the equinox energies upon us. And it might feel a little bit like we're all out on our own mountaintop being like, oh no. What do I do here? And it's because it's not meant to look like it was before. It's not meant to look like it was before. Yeah, as an equinox soul, I can tell you it's truly turbulent, isn't it? Yeah, my sister's right there too. Yeah, she's an equinox soul, born on the first day of spring. Identifying the energies in history is one thing. What we do with them to help us is another, right? Yep. Yeah. Okay. Dare I pull a few more? Do you think we even need to? I don't think so. It's like, stop, Crystal. This is all you need to know about the equinox energies right now, is that this is a new way. And we're going to feel that birthing process happening right now. And I've felt it all day today. And Mom's been feeling it too. We're just like, whoo. Early morn turned me on to Consciously Erin, and she talks about the solar flares and the energies and stuff like that, and she's like, calls it whoosh, like a whooshy energy, and definitely I've been like, woo woo. So thank you for that one, Celestial and Emma. That is what we need to know about the equinox energies upon us. Get ready. The new show is coming online. Okay. Anna Banana. Hey, girl. Question. My dad passed away 23 years ago today. I'm sorry for your loss. 23 years or not, it's still a loss. And that grief stays with us, held in that container of our hearts. And my heart is with you on that. Today is a big portal day. What does he want me to know about what's coming in my life? Okay, tuning into your dad. So first of all, he wants you to know that what I'm getting here is that he is really in league with your ancestry right now. He's really working with your lineage, your familia on the other side. And I see I see them surrounding you. They're all holding hands. So, and he's really front and center in that. And I feel like he's like leading the charge and really working with aligning with, really working with aligning with your ancestors to bring what's meant to come into your life forward. So let's look. So we have that movement, that energy. Oh, there he is there. There he is. Yeah. There he is. Okay, cool. So I get that this year, it's interesting because I feel that you've felt like there's a lot that's kind of up in the air, a lot of energies that are swirling, a lot of like feeling like a lot's kind of coming at you. And there may even be like a sudden opportunity for a move or a shift or a trip or something that's coming in where you're like, whoa, I didn't expect for this many decisions to come in all at once, or I didn't expect for you're kind of, I feel like feeling a little emotionally vulnerable right now. Like there's just like a need to really sort of protect your heart today. And what is being shown is that there's a real gift. There's a gift of healing in that vulnerability and I almost get there's I don't know if it's you. I almost get that it's like a mother figure or has to do with you being a mother, but we're coming in around the Queen of Cups right now. It's like he's really encouraging you to know, to trust in this real sort of grounded, earth-based, feminine energy. She's the magnet queen, right? Like trust that you're magnetic. Know that you are like the ultimate, I see her, the ultimate mother, nurturer, provider, someone that is aligned with the greater good of the earth, the greater good of true cultivation of wealth and resource at this time. It's a real, like in a real aligned way, and that he's got your back. And that there's going to be the opportunity for movement again, whether it is a move, whether it is a trip that you're able to go on, or whether it just means that you're meant to be moving in a new direction. These two cards are going to be happening pretty swiftly here. It's going to feel like there's the push to move really quickly. Don't move too fast. In fact, I would say really pace it over the next 6 weeks before you make any sudden moves, and allow this energy to really settle in. You're safe to do so. You're safe. Things will come to you that are meant to come to you. Very emotional today. I set intention every day to ensure I stay on my path to my highest and greatest soul's alignment. And that is the magneticism that I'm talking about, right? Set your intention, align with the greatest good of your soul's path, the greatest good of all, and that asking him to continue to work with the leagues that are around you to take that charge. He's still there being the father. He's still there being the provider. And he's still there, keeping you safe and watching over you. And so that you can become the greatest version of yourself and not need to just feel like you need to protect your heart so much. Yeah. Put your hands to work, put your hands in the earth, connect to the great mother as well. That's your medicine, my dear. All right. And there's healing. There's healing available through all of it. Yeah. All right. Blessings to you. And to all of us that have lost our fathers who are on the other side, blessings to them as well. Okay. So this Jackie Morin, 6213, this question I'm going to just alter a little bit because I don't believe in better or worse at this point. I feel like that's outdated. And so I'm just going to ask what we need to know about the change in the financial system right now at this time. I'm gonna have to hurry up here. All right, make sure I get to all the questions. What do we need to know about the change in the financial system at this time? Systems up in the air. All right. See, again, I'm not sure that we can really know the answers to this at this time. I think that the world needs to go through more transition before we really get to see, because this is a spiritual journey. This is not something we as human beings want to know the truth of things. We want to know what's going to happen so that we can settle into some sort of security. And even if the financial system changed for the better, there would still be states of turmoil, because it's where we're meant to be right now. It's where we're meant to be in our cycles. We're coming out of that Kali Yuga cycle, yes, but we're still in transitional period of it. So we need to trust in our greatest path, our greatest alignment, keep calling that in and be like, I'm not afraid of the chaos. I'm not afraid of the change. I'm curious. This guy is curious, lighthearted. He's like, I know these two working together here. Like, I know that I have the emotional intelligence to be able to navigate what is coming. And I think that over the next, certainly over the next 5 months, we're going to see some discord. We're going to see a lot that's being stirred up. And ultimately, again, what's going to happen is that I think there's going to be a lot of new technologies, otherworld, like off-world technologies that are going to start to come in, and that we're going to start to go, be a lot more connected as humanity to our higher consciousness, to our star tribe, to we're not supposed to know the answer to this yet, but we're really supposed to lead with our hearts. We're really supposed to continue to step into, I am on my highest spiritual aligned path here. And no one else can have that. No one can take that away from me. Our connection, our communion with each other as people and with the land is free, right? Can't, well, right now it is. Bless you. Okay. Yeah. 2 kings. Okay. Carrying on here. Oh gosh, you guys, there's so many questions. Okay. I'll answer these last two, and then I already answered and a banana. So there we go. What do you see the future of my relationship with my boyfriend Mike looking like? All right. So I have you, Rachel W. Rachel W. Rachel W. Okay, Crystal, pay attention. You guys, I'm just going to tune in for a moment here. Rachel W. and her future of the relationship, her boyfriend Mike, and then Cassandra, you're next. The final question is yours, my dear. Future looks friendly. Looks good. Looks like actually you could potentially be in it for the long haul. So what you feel that you've been going through, because I do see that there's been depth. I do see that there's been shadow opportunities that have come, opportunities for shadow to come forward that certainly make us dig deep, that make us question, that make us not be able to see the light in the dark, right? What it has done is it's given you, it's invited you into new forms of communication. He told me he wants to leave. Yeah, well, I mean, I see a new direction that feels like a good direction. What do we need to know? Choices, right? I'm so sorry to hear that, man. I suspect that there's something where he's feeling insecure about finances. He's feeling like he is responding to something. There's an old program that's running for him about lack. There's an old program that's running for him about security. And it feels like he is needing to go through the process of working through some of that. And there's the opportunity for you guys to develop new ways of, when I see this Page of Swords, it's like higher, more aligned ways of communicating that are not through reaction. Okay, this is not the Knight of Swords. This is not the battle. This is a new way forward, and it's repatterning the ways that you talk to yourself, him also, the ways that he talks to himself. And there's like, hey, actually, if the two of you work together, you could actually build quite the legacy together that he needs to. This wound that he's got around security, around lack, probably around providership, which I think probably a lot of men are struggling with right now, that needs to be let go of, because there's a new way forward. There's a new opportunity for you out there. Old ways, you have to let go of the old, though. Like I said to Murdoch, here we go. Here's another tower. You might feel kind of like you're just on shaky ground for a little bit, but keep communicating, keep talking. And it's okay. It's also okay to even take a little bit of a breather, take a little bit of a break. But there's really, again, I think that it's going to be in the long run. I feel like the investment in each other, it's a lot like, have conversations about legacy, have conversations about what are we really doing here? What do we really want to build? Like, what do we want to, if you don't have children, like consider what is the legacy of the two of you coming together, and how are you more valuable together than apart? what can you offer to each other, and don't be afraid to be on shaky ground for a little bit where, oh, you have 3. So there's always going to be that connection. And it's a lot about I suspect that there is a feeling of worry about, the stress of money and the children. And yeah, interesting card at the bottom of the deck, right? I'll call him the tightrope walker. It's kind of having one foot out the door, but it's also the opportunity to not rush anything. Because if the tightrope walker rushes, right, he falls. It's more so the opportunity to just take it one step at a time and to allow old versions of you to complete and new ways of communicating coming forward. But that's Rachel, that's probably a question that I could dive deeper into if we had a longer reading. And it's easier to answer those questions sometimes when we can have some back and forth conversations. Oh, you meant the bottom of the... Yeah, hey, thanks, darling. Cassandra, right? New foundation. Yeah, you're building new foundation. So in order to build the new foundation, the old must crumble in a way. So, it's like, hey, if he wants to leave, then let's get curious about what that's really about. And without judgment and without attack, but let's get really curious. Like, how do we upgrade this? Clearly, there's some portion of it that's not working. It's probably not working for you either. There's opportunity for a new legacy to be, long-term, new foundation to be built. You are welcome. Thank you for your question. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Last one. I know I'm going a little bit over. If there's time, hey, I'm making time for you, honey. How is it best to handle the copyright stuff with my film, especially my Star Wars figures as the Star Trek? I know, right? I watched your film. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Quirky little film going on there, girl. Oh, quite the concept. I was like, love it. Well done. Okay. And so best to handle copyright stuff with my film, especially my Star Wars figures as the star. Copyright's such a weird thing right now with AI too, right? I think it's all up for grabs at this point, honestly. But let's see what you need to know. Hey, awesome. So nice. And you know what? Now I get to see everybody on Sunday, face to face. Sunday social coming up. Everyone, Sunday social coming up, 11 a.m. this week. I know Ricky can't be there on the Sundays at 11, but I hope to see. We've got quite a few of you coming in so far. So yay. If you haven't signed up this coming Sunday. Thank you. Yeah. I gotta join soon. I think a new job is coming. I think it is too, honey. I think it is too. All right. What do you need to know about copyright? So it looks like it's certainly the time that you want to be looking at it. It's certainly the time that you want to be, you might get you might have been getting some pushback about it already, and feeling a little overwhelmed with like, which way do you go? What avenues do you look at? It's kind of, I feel as though it feels like it's kind of gray area stuff, like kind of uncertain, right? But there, I feel you will find the right way forward. Wait, again, don't rush the timing. So I'd say within the next, yeah, like over this next month, you really 9 or 10 days, even you want to be kind of having, yeah, 9 days. You want to really be having a look at, yeah, from a special streaming platform. Yeah, you want to really be just looking at the fine print there and doing some research. I mean, I wonder, we've got another ace on the bottom here. You're going to find the right answers, and you're going to find the way to be able to protect yourself. And I don't think, like, it doesn't seem like it's going to take it down or like it's going to go away. It just feels like you're actually being forced into some sort of conflict around it so that you can protect your butt. In the long run, they're calling you out on it right now so that you can make sure that it doesn't get taken down in the long game. Yeah, you'll be good. It's just finding the right direction. Yeah, protects their butt too. Exactement. Right? You got it, honey. You got it. But there'll be a clear yes. There'll be a clear solution around it, and you've just been invited into the upgrade on it. It's like, oh, hold on a second. Watch your back. Protect your butts on that one. Yeah, we all gotta be careful of that. Holy 111. Yay! Been on for an hour and 11 minutes. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's always such a pleasure. I'm really happy to be back doing this. I'm going to be monthly for right now. I might do it every couple of weeks. I might do an afternoon one, maybe even an evening one every once in a while, because I have friends that are like, oh, I'm at work. I'm like, all right. So I'm also going to be doing some more general, like daily card pulls and stuff like that. Got to get on my social media game here. Love and respect and care and gratitude to all of you. And thank you for being here. Yeah, love it. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Blessings. Happy birthday blessings to you. And happy equinox to all of you. I'll see you on the other side.